Hi guys, welcome back to match number 4 of Women's 100 2025. Match is between the Birmingham Phoenix women and the Trent Rockets women. Birmingham Phoenix women won the toss and elected to bat first, so they will be looking to post a good total on the board. Alexa Stonehouse is going to open the bowling for the Trent Rockets women. So first ball of the innings coming up from Alexa Stonehouse. And that's nicely defended by Georgia Hall towards covers, a dot ball to start the innings. Georgia Hall and Emma Lamb are opening the batting for the Birmingham Phoenix women. A good way to start from Alexa Stonehouse. Here she comes again, second ball of the innings. And this time Hall flicks the leg side towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Emma Lamb. So Georgia Hall gets off the mark. Emma Lamb is on strike now. This is good bowling from Alexa Stonehouse. And it's back of the length, and Emma Lamb defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. And this time Emma Lamb comes down the pitch, flicks the leg side, straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball from Alexa Stonehouse. So one more delivery left in this over, just one run coming from this over so far. And it's a full toss. Lamb flicks it leg side, but there is deep mid wicket. It'll only be another single to finish that over. Emma Lamb also gets off the mark with a single. Ends that over. 2 runs. Or is Stonehouse continuing? Yeah, I think the over is completed. So 2 runs came from that over from Alexa Stonehouse, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are 2 without loss after 5 balls. So the new bowler into the attack for the Trent Rockets women is McCarthy, and straight away full delivery. Georgia Hall looking to flick it away, gets hit on the pads. It's a dot ball to start the over from McCarthy. So good start to the innings for Trent Rockets women. Oh, shot closer to the body. Georgia Hall going for the cut shot but not able to make connection. It's another dot ball from McCarthy. That's down the leg side. Georgia Hall helps it on its way towards deep fine leg, and Georgia Hall picks up another single, gives a strike to Emma Lamb. McCarthy needs to correct her length a little bit. Very consistency in line and length is needed. Emma Emma Lamb is on strike now. That's a short ball pulled away by Emma Lamb, but again there is deep fine leg, so it will be another single for Emma Lamb and gives the strike to Georgia Vole. One more delivery left in this over, just 2 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over now. That's a full delivery. Vole flicks it in the gap. And I think the ball is racing across to the fence for 4. Yes, it is. First boundary of the innings. And the boundary comes on the bat of Georgia Vole. Nice way to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 8 without loss after 10 balls. So Alexa Stonehouse is continuing from the other end. Emma Lamb is on strike and Lamb drives it towards covers. It goes in the gap, but I don't think it's racing away for 4. It will only be another couple of runs for Emma Lamb. Or in fact, they have taken only the single. Emma Lamb has taken only the single, so Georgia Vole is on strike now. She only hit the boundary in the last ball of the previous over. Full toss, Georgia Vole hits it leg side but straight to mid wicket. It's another dot ball. Three more deliveries left in this over. Georgia Vole on strike. That's a full delivery. Vole drives offside this time, but mid-off comes around. A misfield at mid-off. You cannot be misfielding like this. And the batters have completed a couple of runs. So Georgia Vole keeps the strike. That is very poor fielding at mid-off. You got to be stopping those. Two more deliveries left in this over, and it's the good bowling from Alexa Stonehouse. And a short and wide cut away by Vole. Good fielding at point. Got a hand on it, saved a certain boundary. And Georgia Vole takes another single and gives the strike to Emma Lamb. One more delivery left in this over. Emma Lamb is on strike. And Lamb comes down the pace, hits it over the top. And the ball races away for 4. So first boundary here for Emma Lamb. And once again, a very good over finishes with a boundary to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over. Second boundary of the innings. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 16 without loss after 15 balls. So the Birmingham Phoenix women are 16 without loss after 15 balls. And the new bowler into the attack now for the Birmingham Phoenix women is Kirsty Gordon. Left arm off spinner. And straight away first ball dragged down, pulled away by Emma Lamb to the fence. That's a poor delivery to start. Shot angling onto the pads and nicely swept away by Emma Lamb. Second boundary for her. Back-to-back boundaries for Emma Lamb and a nice way to start the over. And this time it's a flighted ball from Kirsty Gordon, and Emma Lamb comes down the pitch, hits it down to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Georgia Vole. And this time Georgia Vole reverse sweeps towards the short third man, and they're taking a quick single. Completed the single. Good running between the wickets by Georgia Vole. Single is completed and Emma Lamb gets a strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's again a quicker delivery, angling onto the pads. Emma Lamb goes for the sweep shot, gets the top edge. Or it's given as a wide, in fact, and they've also picked up a single. So one wide plus the single. So 2 runs in that delivery. Now Georgia Vole is on strike with 2 balls left in this over. And this time it's a flighted delivery. Vole moves across, sweeps it leg side, and the ball races away for 4 towards deep square leg. Second boundary of the over. And this time it's Georgia Vole who moves inside the line and sweeps it away. Second boundary for Georgia Vole in this innings. Another boundary here in this over. Last ball of the over, swept again by Georgia Vole, and again finding the gap. Another boundary towards deep mid wicket. 3 boundaries in that over. 16 runs came from that over from Kirsty Gordon, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are 32 without loss after 20 balls. So 16 runs came from that over. Expensive over from Kirsty Gordon. So now McCarthy has been brought back into the attack. It's a short ball pulled away by Emma Lamb towards deep fine leg. And Emma Lamb picks up another single and gives a strike to Georgia Vole. That's a full ball. Vole drives straight to covers. And another dot ball here. Good delivery from McCarthy. And this time Vole moves across, looks to paddle it away. Keeper got a hand on it, I guess. And it goes towards short fine leg. Will it be a wide? I don't think it will be a wide. But Georgia Vole completes the single and gives a strike to Emma Lamb. It is given as a bise, in fact. So another single here. And Emma Lamb is on strike. Still 2 balls left in this over. This is a good over from McCarthy so far. Shot this time. Emma Lamb goes for the pull shot. It was in the air but landed short of deep mid wicket. And Emma Lamb picks up another single. Gives a strike to Georgia Vole. Last ball of the over. And Hole pulls leg side. Deep mid wicket is there. It'll be another single to finish that over. Excellent over from McCarthy. Just 4 runs came from that over. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 36 without loss after 25 balls. Another bowling change here from the Trent Rockets women. Alana King, the leg spinner, has been brought into the attack now. Can she break this partnership? So here's Alana King. Ball comes, Emma Lamb comes down the pitch, swings leg side. Deep mid wicket is there. It'll only be another single for Emma Lamb. And she gives a strike to Georgia Vole. Oh, it's a flatted ball. Ball going for the sweep. Misses it altogether. And the off bail is on the ground. First wicket goes down for the Birmingham Phoenix women. And it's Alana King who strikes first blood for the Trent Rockets. Once again, nicely flighted. Georgia Vole playing across the line, going for the sweep shot, but not able to make connection. And the off bail is on the ground. And this is exactly what the Trent Rockets needed. They needed to break the opening partnership. And it's Alana King who has done it. Georgia Vole departs after scoring 19 runs from 16 balls. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 37 for 1 after 27 balls. So finally, Trent Rockets have managed to break the opening partnership. A new batter to the crease now for the Birmingham Phoenix women is a very, very popular cricketer, Elise Perry. Has made her way out to the middle. And Alana King continues. And that's nicely punched through the offside by Elise Perry. And Elise Perry gets off the mark with a single. Gives a strike to Emma Lamb. Last ball of the over. And that's cut away by Emma Lamb. But deep extra cover is there. So it will be another single to finish that over. Excellent start for Alana King. Just 4 runs came from that over. And the big wicket of Georgia Vole in that over. And in fact still 1 ball left in this over. Elise Perry is on strike. And Perry comes down the pitch, drives in the air. And 1 bounce to deep extra covers. A fumble by the deep extra covers fielder means that another couple of runs for Elise Perry to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over and the wicket of Georgia Vole. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 41 for 1 after 30 balls. So McCarthy now has been brought back. She's continuing in the attack into her third over. Emma Lamb is on strike, and that's a full delivery. Lamb goes down the ground, and it goes for 4. That is a superb shot by Emma Lamb straight down the ground. Third boundary for her, and a nice way to start the over with a boundary. And this time it's short and wide, cut away by Emma Lamb towards deep extra covers. And Emma Lamb picks up another single and gives the strike to Elise Perry. Chris Wokes is in the commentary box today. Unbelievable stuff. That's a full delivery driven through the offside by Elise Perry. Deep extra covers, fielder comes around, cuts it off. And Elise Perry picks up another single and gives a strike to Emma Lamb. That's a short ball. Lamb pulls it away. And it goes for 4 towards deep fine leg. Another boundary here for Emma Lamb. Second boundary in this over. It was a short delivery. And Emma Lamb just helped it on its way. Deep fine leg fielder couldn't cut it off. Another boundary here. Emma Lamb is looking really good for the Birmingham Phoenix women. And this time Lamb drives through the offside. Deep extra covers, fielder comes around. And Emma Lamb picks up another single to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over from McCarthy. The 50 came up as well for the Birmingham Phoenix women. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 52 for 1 after 35 balls. So now the new bowler into the attack for the Trent Rockets women is Ashley Gardner. A very, very useful bowler. And straight away Perry comes down the pitch and hits it 1 bounce to long off and picks up another single and gives a strike to Emma Lamb. Again nicely flighted. Lamb comes down the pitch but drives straight to covers. It's another dot ball. Ashley Gardner can be a very dicey bowler. And Lamb goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past short third man. And the ball races away for 4. Another boundary here. She has all the shots. Emma Lamb. Orthodox shots, unorthodox shots. 5th boundary in this innings for Emma Lamb, and it comes in the form of a reverse sweep. That's another flighted ball. Lamb comes down the pitch, hits it over the top towards deep extra covers for 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries here for Emma Lamb. 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. And last ball of the over, flighted delivery. Emma Lamb goes for the sweep shot. It's in the air and falls just short of deep mid wicket. And Emma Lamb picks up another single to finish that over. So 10 runs came from that over from Ashley Gardner. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 62 for 1 after 40 balls. So Alana King continuing from the other end, conceded 5 runs in her first over and also picked up the wicket of Georgia Vole. And can she break this partnership as well? You all know how dangerous Elise Perry can be, another RCB player. For now, Emma Lamb is on strike. And it's a flighted delivery from Alana King. Emma Lamb sweeps leg side, it's in the gap. And once it is in the gap, the fielders can't stop the boundary. Another boundary here for Emma Lamb. Once again starts the over with a boundary. Pressure on Alana King. Flighted again. Lamb comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket. And Emma Lamb picks up another single and gives the strike to Elise Perry. It's a flatter delivery from Alana King. Elise Perry punches it down the ground towards long on. And Elise Perry picks up another single. Gives the strike to Emma Lamb. 6 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. And this time it's on the pass. Lamb going for the sweep shot again, but short fine leg is there. So it'll only be another single. So 3 singles after the boundary scored by Emma Lamb. Emma Lamb is into the 40s as well. Last ball of the over. Perry going for the sweep. Short fine leg is there, so it will be another single to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over from Alana King, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are 70 for 1 after 45 balls. So the new bowler into the attack now for the Trent Rockets is Heather Graham, and straight away the first ball pulled away by Emma Lamb towards deep mid wicket, and she picks up another single. Oh, in fact there's an overthrows here, and they pick up another extra run. That is sloppy work in the field from Trent Rockets. You cannot be allowing these kind of overthrows. So couple of runs for Emma Lamb to start the over. Heather Graham is a good bowler, 17 wickets in her 100 career so far. Emma Lamb is on strike, second ball of the over, and it's cut away by Emma Lamb through the gap, and another boundary here. 8th boundary in this innings for Emma Lamb, short and wide from Heather Graham, and nicely placed in the gap by Emma Lamb. Another boundary here. And this time it's a full delivery driven down the ground by Emma Lamb. They're picking up a quick single. That's good running between the wickets. Emma Lamb has completed the single and gives a strike to Elise Perry. Emma Lamb moves to 48, moving closer to her half century. And I'm surprised actually the over is not completed yet, but they are taking the time out here. So it's time for the strategic timeout. I'm not sure, like in the middle of the over they're taking the timeout. Still 2 balls left in this over, but it is time for the strategic timeout now. Okay, so we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and still 2 balls left in this over from Heather Graham. That's a good delivery. Perry cuts it towards short third man. That's another dot ball. Last ball of the over. Another slow ball. Perry punches it down the ground towards long on and picks up another single to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are 78 for 1 after 50 balls. So Gordon is back into the attack now. Conceded 16 runs in her first over. Was an expensive first over from Gordon. And she's back now with flighted delivery. Perry comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Emma Lamb. And this time it's back of the length, defended back to the bowler by Emma Lamb. Another dot ball here from Gordon. And this time Lamb goes for the sweep. And the deep square leg fielder comes around. And they come back for a couple of runs. And Emma Lamb completes her half century. This has been an outstanding knock from Emma Lamb. 50 from just 28 balls with 8 boundaries at a strike rate of 178.57. And Birmingham Phoenix will hope that she can carry on till the end of this innings. Another flighted ball. Emma Lamb comes down the pitch, sweeps it leg side. Deep mid-wicket fielder comes around, cuts it off. And Emma Lamb picks up another single and gives the strike to Elise Perry. And this time it's a quicker ball. Perry comes down the pitch and cuts it towards point and picks up another single to finish that over. So 5 runs came from that over from Gordon, and Birmingham Phoenix women are 83 for 1 after 55 balls. So Ashley Gardner now continuing from the other end. Lamb goes for the reverse sweep. And it's straight to covers. It's a dot ball to start the over. You need to be careful. Emma Lamb will try all of her shots. Reverse sweep, pull shot, everything she has. Again, she moves across, goes for the sweep shot. This is exactly what I was talking about. She has all the shots, can play any shot at any time. Another boundary here for Emma Lamb, 9th boundary in this innings. And Ashley Gardner has been a little expensive today. And this time Emma Lamb comes down the pitch, sweeps it leg side in the air, and the catch is taken by the deep mid wicket fielder. Alana King is the fielder who takes the catch. And Ashley Gardner strikes back for the Trent Rockets women. They have gotten rid of the settled Emma Lamb, who has played an outstanding knock. Looking to keep on scoring boundaries, went for the slog sweep again. But this time the deep mid wicket fielder, Alana King, makes no mistake. But a very good knock from Emma Lamb comes to an end. Emma Lamb departs after scoring a magnificent 55 from 32 balls. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 87 for 2 after 58 balls. So Ashley Gardner has broken the partnership, and now the new batter to the crease for the Birmingham Phoenix is Amy Jones. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Ash Gardner coming over the wicket now, and Amy Jones drives down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Amy Jones gets off the mark with a single and gives a strike to Elise Perry. Last ball of the over. Perry comes down the pitch and hits it towards long on. Perry also picks up another single to finish that over. I hope the over is completed, is it? Just checking if the over is completed. Yes, the over is completed. So 6 runs came from that over from Ashley Gardner and the big wicket of Emma Lamb. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 89 for 2 after 60 balls. So Heather Graham now continuing from the other end. Elise Perry on strike. Slow ball. Perry gives herself room, drives it through the offside. And that is good fielding at deep extra covers. And Elise Perry completes a couple of runs. Oh, in fact, she has completed 3 runs and gives a strike to Amy Jones. 3 runs of the first ball of the over from Elise Perry. It's a full delivery on the pads. Amy Jones looking to flick it away. Gets it on the pads. It's another dot ball. Good delivery there from Heather Graham. Pitching and slightly swinging into the right-hander. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's another full ball. Amy Jones drives down the ground. Long on comes in, cuts it off. Amy Jones picks up another single and gives a strike to Elise Perry. That's a slow ball. Perry lifts it leg side, but straight into the hands of the mid wicket. And another wicket goes down. Heather Graham strikes another big blow and picks up another wicket here. The third wicket goes down for the Birmingham Phoenix women, and it's a huge wicket of Elise Perry. And it's Heather Graham who picks up her first wicket. And the Trent Rockets looking to claw their way back into this match here. It was a slow ball from Heather Graham. Perry looking to clear the boundary, not able to get the distance. Hitting it straight into the hands of deep mid-wicket. Hitting it straight into the hands of the deep mid-wicket fielder. So Elise Perry departs after scoring 14 runs from 13 balls. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 93 for 3 after 64 balls. So the new batter to the crease is Esther Callis. Esther Callis is the new batter to the crease for the Birmingham Phoenix women. 4 runs have come from this over and the big wicket of Elise Perry. Esther Callis is a youngster, and she will be facing the last ball of this over from Heather Graham. Last ball of the over. That's a good yorker, is it? Oh, Callis has just managed to get her bat down at the right time, and she digs the yorker out. A dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Heather Graham. Just 4 runs came from that over and the big wicket of Elise Perry. Birmingham Phoenix women are 93 for 3 after 65 balls. What a yorker that was from Heather Graham straight away to the new batter. Amazing bowling. .35 balls left in this innings. Alana King has been brought back into the attack. Stir Cullis is on strike. Still plenty of batting to come. That's the first ball. Cullis goes in the air over the top of mid-on. And the ball races away for 4. So nicely flighted by Alana King, and Cullis says, thank you very much. I am going over the top. Boundary to start the over for Birmingham Phoenix women. First boundary for Stir Cullis. So a nice way to start the over for the Birmingham Phoenix women, and now they are changing the field. Long on drops back, and this time Cullis drives straight to covers. Another dot ball. Be very important for Alana King to work on her speed a little bit. That's flighted on the pads, flicked in the air, straight into the hands of square leg fielder. What a catch that is, diving forward, and another wicket goes down. Another Jones has taken the catch for the Trent Rockets women, and Stir Cullis has to make her way back to the pavilion. She's waiting for something, for some clarification, or are they checking the catch? And it was nicely flighted on leg stump. Cullis flicked it in the air. And what a catch, diving forward by the short square leg fielder. The catch is taken. Cullis is walking back. So Stir Cullis departs after scoring a runner ball 4. Alana King picks up her second wicket of the day, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are 97 for 4 after 68 balls. Alana King has courage to toss it up, inviting the batters to play the false shots. New batter to the crease now for the Birmingham Phoenix women is Alyssa Lister. I think that is the new batter. And that's short and wide. Alyssa Lister cuts it to straight to covers, and it's another dot ball here. Alyssa Lister or Ailsa Lister? Alyssa Lister, I guess. Last ball of the over from Alana King. Lister sweeps leg side, and oh dear, good effort by the deep mid wicket fielder, but couldn't hold on to the catch, and Alyssa Lister gets off the mark with a couple of runs to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over, and the wicket of Stir Cullis in that over. The Birmingham Phoenix women are 99 for 4 after 70 balls. So Ailsa Lister it is, not Alyssa Lister. Ailsa Lister. Interesting names. Gordon is back into the attack, and straight away down the leg side, Amy Jones gets bat on it, and it goes past the short fine leg fielder into the boundary for 4. So a nice way to start the over. Poor delivery from Gordon, and just helped on its way by Amy Jones. First boundary for Amy Jones in this innings, and brings up the 100 as well for the Birmingham Phoenix women with that boundary. And this time it's a short ball from Gordon. Amy Jones cuts it straight to covers. They're looking for a single there, but single was not available, so it's a dot ball from Gordon. And that's another flatter delivery. Amy Jones flicks it leg side. Deep mid-wicket fielder comes around, cuts it off. Amy Jones picks up another single and gives a strike to Ailsa Lister. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. Ailsa Lister is on strike. And Lister pulls it away leg side. 1 bounce to deep mid-wicket. Ailsa Lister picks up another single and gives the strike to Amy Jones. Amy Jones is a busy player. She can play the big shots. The last ball of the over from Gordon. That's a full delivery. Jones hits it down the ground. Fumble by the bowler. And Amy Jones picks up another single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Gordon. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 106 for 4 after 75 balls. So McCarthy has been brought back into the attack into her last over. 25 balls left in this innings. And Birmingham Phoenix will be pushing towards 130, 140, which will be a good score to defend in the women's 100. Ailsa Lister is on strike. That's a full toss. Lister gets the outside edge. It goes past short third man and into the boundary for 4. Full toss from McCarthy. Lister through the batted it, got the outside edge and a boundary to start the over. First boundary for Ailsa Lister in this innings. And this time it's a full delivery. Lister comes down the pitch, hits it in the air towards mid-off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Amy Jones. So Lister is looking to be positive here. And this is the thing about the Birmingham Phoenix women, actually. They have this batting depth. Amy Jones is on strike now. Jones moves across and paddles it straight into the hands of the short fine leg fielder. Another wicket goes down. McCarthy strikes for the Trent Rockets. It was on the stumps. Amy Jones looking to be a little too cute, looking to paddle it away, but paddles it straight into the hands of the short fine leg fielder. And Birmingham Phoenix are now 5 down, half the side back in the pavilion for the Birmingham Phoenix women. McCarthy picks up her first wicket of the day. Amy Jones also departs after scoring a run of ball 8, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 111 for 5 after 78 balls. The new batter to the crease for the Birmingham Phoenix women is Mary Kelly. 2 more deliveries left in this over. McCarthy is bowling really well. A short and wide, cut away by Mary Kelly in the gap, and the ball races away for 4. What a way to start your innings. Short and wide from McCarthy, and Kelly just guided it in the gap, placed it in the gap, and the ball raced away for 4. So straight away a boundary to get off the mark of her very first ball for Mary Kelly. And this time it's a full delivery from McCarthy. Mary Kelly drives it straight to covers. Dot ball to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over and the wicket of Amy Jones. And McCarthy has finished her spell 1 for 29 in her 20 balls. And Birmingham Phoenix women are now 115 for 5 after 80 balls. So Alana King it is, back into the attack, into her last 5 deliveries in this innings. Has figures of 2 for 19 in her 15 balls so far. And Ailsa Lister is on strike. That's a flighted ball. Lister sweeps leg side, and it's with the gap for 4 to start the over. Superb timing, superb placement there from Ailsa Lister. And another boundary, second boundary for Ailsa Lister in this innings. And this time it's a flighted delivery from Alana King. Lister comes down the pitch, drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Mary Kelly. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Mary Kelly has also scored a boundary. And this time Mary Kelly goes for reverse sweep, appeal for ABW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs for the review here? It looks straight enough. Are they going upstairs? Yes, they are going upstairs for the review. So we need to check whether this was in line with the stumps or not. A very risky shot attempted there by Mary Kelly. Firstly, you need to check whether there was bat involved or not. So I think there was some bat involved, so it is given as not out. And Kelly picks up another single, gives a strike to Ailsa Lister. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Lister comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long off, picks up another single and gives a strike to Mary Kelly. Another flighted ball. Kelly comes down the pitch, drives it beautifully in the gap. Another boundary here towards covers. Second boundary of the over. And this time it's Mary Kelly who drives it beautifully in the gap. Second boundary for Mary Kelly as well. ends that over. 11 runs came from that over, and the Birmingham Phoenix women are now 126 for 5 after 85 balls. So Heather Graham now is back into the attack, and Kelly goes for the paddle. It's straight to short fine leg, and they have picked up a single here. Gives a strike to Elsa Lister. 14 more deliveries left in this innings. Basically 2 overs left after this. Elsa Lister is on strike. Slow ball. Lister drives down the ground to long off and picks up another single. He gives a strike to Mary Kelly. Mary Kelly is batting at a strike rate of 200. And Elsa Lister batting at a strike rate of 166.67. And clearly now Birmingham Phoenix pushing towards 140. Another slow ball. Kelly drives through the offside. It's in the gap again. And once the ball goes in the gap, the ball races across to the fence. That's a good effort by the fielder, but I think that will be 4. I think that will be 4. Good effort by the fielder, but the umpires will have a check, and I think the ball touched the rope there. Oh, in fact, a very good effort by the fielder. I think the fielder has stopped it. So 3 runs were taken there. And Elsa Lister is on strike now. That's a good length delivery. Swung away by Elsa Lister towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Mary Kelly. 1 more delivery left in this over. This is already a really good score from Birmingham Phoenix. Last ball of the over. Kelly looks to cut it away, but not able to make connection. A dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Heather Graham. Just 6 runs came from that over. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 132 for 5 after 90 balls. The last 10 balls left in this innings. Ash Gardner is bowling the penultimate over, and that's a full delivery there. Lister looking to drive it away. Not able to make connection. A full Yorker. Gardner starts off with a dot ball. So is Gardner going to bowl all the 10 balls, or is she going to bowl 5 balls? Lister comes down the page. It's it down the ground. Straight down the ground for 4. Superb shot there from Elsa Lister. Came down the pitch and hit it straight back down the ground. 3rd boundary in this innings for Elsa Lister, who is looking really good. And this partnership now between Elsa Lister and Mary Kelly is worth 25 from 14 balls and going strong for the Birmingham Phoenix women. And this time it's a full delivery from Ash Gardner. Lister moves across, looks for the slog sweep, but not able to make connection. And it's another dot ball here from Ash Gardner. And this time it's a flighted delivery. Lister comes down the pitch. Keeper has stumped her, but I think she has made her ground. I think we need to have a look at the replay. That is good from Lister. Came down the pitch, were looking to drive but not able to make connection. Has she made her ground back? I think the umpire has referred it upstairs. Or I don't think so. I think Lister has made her ground, but nevertheless, back-to-back dot balls here from Ash Gardner. One more delivery left in this over, just 4 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over, full toss. Lister not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Ashley Gardner. Just 4 runs came from that over. And the Birmingham Phoenix women are 136 for 5 after 95 balls. So it looks like Ash Gardner is going to be bowling the last 5 balls as well in this innings. So she's going to be bowling 10 consecutive balls to finish off this innings. So 5 balls left in this innings. Just 4 runs from this over so far. Oh my goodness, what happened there? It has been given as a wide by the umpire. I think Gardner was attempting the quicker ball. The bouncer went above the batter. So it's a wide ball from Ash Gardner and she has to reload that one. That's a full delivery again. Another excellent Yorker. Lister looking to drive again but not able to make connection. Valuable dot balls at this stage for the Trent Rockets women. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Ailsa Lister on strike. Lister comes down the page, hits it straight down the ground. The long off fielder is there. So Lister picks up another single and gives a strike to Mary Kelly. 3 more deliveries left in this innings. What a finish we are seeing here. And Kelly goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past short third man, into the boundary for 4. Valuable boundary here for the Birmingham Phoenix women. And they go past 140 with that boundary. Mary Kelly hits her 3rd boundary of the day. And still 2 more deliveries left in this innings. And this time Kelly moves across, sweeps it leg side and finds the boundary towards deep square leg this time. Mary Kelly playing 360-degree shots here and back-to-back boundaries for Mary Kelly. Last ball of the innings from Ash Gardner. And that's a full delivery. Kelly flicks it leg side. It goes towards deep mid-wicket. They have picked up the single. They're coming back for the second. There's a chance of a run out. And I think the batters have made their ground. So a couple of runs to finish that over. 12 runs came from the last 5 deliveries. And the Birmingham Phoenix women have finished their innings on a Birmingham Phoenix women have finished their innings on 148 for 5 at the end of their 100 balls. An unbeaten partnership of 37 from 22 balls between Ailsa Lister and Mary Kelly has ensured that Birmingham Phoenix women have finished on a high. And the Trent Rockets, when they come out to bat, will need 149 runs to win from their quota of 100 balls. Emma Lamb played an outstanding knock of 55 from 32 balls. And in the end, Ailsa Lister and Mary Kelly playing short cameos. Ailsa Lister finishing with an unbeaten 21 from 17 balls, and Mary Kelly finishing with an unbeaten 23 from 10 balls, ensuring that the Birmingham Phoenix finished strongly. And 148 for 5 at the end of 100 balls is a really good score, batting first. So Trent Rockets will have a chase on their hands. They need 149 runs to win from their quota of 100 balls. We'll be back again in a short while to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. Trent Rockets women are 6 without loss. After the first 5 balls, a good start from Megan Shoot, bowling tight lines, tight lengths. Now Elise Perry is going to be bowling the second over of this innings, and Smith is on strike. Bryony Smith is on strike, and straight away a good delivery from Elise Perry. Smith just guides it past short third man into the boundary for 4. Second boundary for Bryony Smith in this innings. Just guided it, just got pat on it and raced past short third man into the boundary. Boundary to start the over for the Trent Rockets women. And that's a wide from Elise Perry. 2 wide outside the off stump. Perry has to reload that one. Extra ball, extra run. So 5 runs from 1 delivery in this over. Bryony Smith scoring the boundary and also the wide ball from Perry. 4 balls left in this over. And that's a swing and a miss from Bryony Smith. And another dot ball from Elise Perry. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Elise Perry has still not got her line and length proper, I would think. That's another wide, is it? It's been given as a wide. So second wide in this over from Elise Perry. And still 3 balls left in this over. Already 6 runs from this over from Elise Perry. And this time it's a good length delivery, flicked away by Bryony Smith towards deep mid wicket. And Bryony Smith picks up another single, gives a strike to Grace Crivens. So any RCB fans here can watch Elise Perry bowling now. Grace Crivens is on strike. 2 balls left in this over. Here's Elise Perry. Crivens drives straight to point. Another dot ball. So despite conceding the boundary and bowling 2 wides, this has been a good over from Elise Perry. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over from Elise Perry. And Crivens going for the cut shot but not able to make connection. A dot ball to finish that over. So just 7 runs came from that over from Elise Perry. And the Trent Rockets women are 13 without loss after 10 balls. The new bowler into the attack now for the Birmingham Phoenix women is Georgia Bowl. Required run rate 7.56. They need to keep finding the boundaries, these two batters. Bryony Smith is on strike now. And straight away short ball. Bryony Smith cuts it, pass point, into the boundary for 4. Short and wide from Georgia Ball. Not a great start to the over, and a boundary to start the over for Bryony Smith and Trent Rockets. Again short and wide from Georgia Ball, cut away again by Bryony Smith, but the deep point fielder comes around, cuts it off, and this time Bryony Smith picks up another couple of runs, and she does keep the strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Georgia Ball hasn't got her length right. Flighted ball, Bryony Smith hits it down the ground, and another boundary here. Flighted delivery this time from Georgia Ball. Bryony Smith danced down the pitch and hits it straight back down the ground for 4. Second boundary in this over. Pressure back on Georgia Ball. And this time it's a full ball driven down the ground by Georgia Ball, driven down the ground by Bryony Smith. Straight to mid-off, another dot ball. So 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And this time Bryony Smith comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over from Georgia Ball. And the Trent Rockets women are 24 without loss after 15 balls. So Megan Shute is continuing from the other end. Experienced Australian fast bowler. Grace Crivens is on strike. And it should be a wide down the leg side. And they scamper through for a single as well. So wide plus the single. Bonus runs, or is it given off the bat? It is not signalled as a bias, and in fact it's been given as a no ball. No ball and the single, so it'll free hit delivery coming up now for Bryony Smith. Megan Shute has overstepped the line. It is a no ball and the leg by single as well. And now Bryony Smith is on strike for the free hit. Free hit delivery, and Bryony Smith hits it down the ground to long gone and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Grace Crivens. I hope there is the free hit concept in the 100 actually, because it didn't show as free hit. Anyways, Grace Crivens is on strike now. And Crivens swings leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Bryony Smith. This is a good opening partnership here. Doing this nicely. Very important to keep wickets in hand in this kind of a run chase. It's down the leg side. Bryony Smith looking to help it on its way. It's given as a wide anyways, so I hope it's a wide. No, it's not given as a wide, so it's a dot ball from Megan Shoot. I thought it was a wide. But, Megan Shoot has squeezed in a dot ball. Still one ball left in this over. 2 balls left in this over. And that's in the slot. Bryony Smith goes over the top of mid-on. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. In the slot from Megan Shoot. And Bryony Smith says, thank you very much. 5th boundary in this innings for Bryony Smith and going strong here for Trent Rockets. Shot this time from Megan Shoot and pulled away by Bryony Smith towards deep mid-wicket. And Bryony Smith picks up another single to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over from Megan Shoot. And the Trent Rockets women are 34 without loss after 20 balls. Trent Rockets are 34 without loss after 20 balls, and Bryony Smith is leading the charge with 27 from 14 balls with 5 boundaries at a strike rate of 192.86. So Elise Perry has been brought back into the attack. She is continuing into her second over. Bryony Smith is on strike. And straight away Bryony Smith looking to flick it away but not able to make connection. The dot ball to start the over. Bryony Smith comes down the pitch, swings it leg side, straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball here from Elise Perry. Three more deliveries left in this over. Bryony Smith is on the attack here. And this time Bryony Smith flicks it leg side towards deep mid-wicket, picks up another single, gives a strike to Grace Scrivens. Elise Perry is consistently bowling in that good length area. The required run rate is silently climbing up with every quiet over for the Trent Rockets women. Grace Scrivens is on strike. Elise Perry coming around the wicket to Scrivens. And Scrivens cuts it in the air straight into the hands of covers and the catch is taken. Grace Scrivens was struggling. Hasn't scored a boundary yet. And she just went for the cut shot. And a very good catch by the covers, very good catch by the fielder at the covers region. And Elise Perry breaks through for the Birmingham Phoenix women. It looked like a really good shot, but when you're hitting it in the air in that region, you have to be really careful. The fielders are always there to catch it. And that is exactly what has happened as Grace Scrivens departs after scoring 2 runs from 8 balls. And the Trent Rockets women are now 35 for 1 after 24 balls. So struggling innings from Grace Crivens is over, and a much experienced player is in the middle now. The new batter to the crease is Nat Sciver-Brunt. Any Mumbai Indians fans can watch Nat Sciver-Brunt's batting today. Here in the 100, he's coming in at number 3, and this is the big wicket which Birmingham Phoenix need. Last ball of the over now from Ellis Perry, and Sciver-Brunt flicks it leg side, gets off the mark with a single and finishes that over. Good over from Ellis Perry. Just 2 runs came from that over and the wicket of Grace Crivens. And the Trent Rockets women are now 36 for 1 after 25 balls. So now the new bowler into the attack now for the Birmingham Phoenix women is Emily Arlott. Emily Arlott is the new bowler into the attack. Bryony Smith is on strike. Slow ball. Smith heaves it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. And short and wide, cut away by Nat Sciver-Brunt towards deep extra covers, and Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single, gives a strike to Bryony Smith. And Bryony Smith comes down the pitch, gets the top edge. The fielder comes in and takes the catch at deep mid wicket. There were a few dot balls and singles, and Bryony Smith, I think, got too overexcited there. She wanted the boundaries, came down the pitch, looked for the big shot, but didn't get the timing on it. And the fielder takes a really good catch at deep mid wicket. And Bryony Smith has to go. Emily Arlott strikes again for the Trent Rockets. Emily Arlott strikes again for the Birmingham Phoenix women. A really good catch again by Ailsa Lister. The ball is following Ailsa Lister wherever she goes. Bryony Smith departs after scoring 29 runs from 19 balls. And the Trent Rockets women are now 38 for 2 after 28 balls. So the new batter to the crease for the Trent Rockets women is Ashley Gardner, and straight away Gardner punches it through the offside towards deep extra covers and gets off the mark with a single. 2 experienced batters at the crease, Ash Gardner and Nat Sciver-Brunt. So you would expect them to play sensibly here and get Trent Rockets closer to the target. That's a short ball pulled away by Nat Sciver-Brunt. Is it going in the gap? That's a good effort by the fielder, but the ball wins the race. It goes across to the fence for 4. First boundary for Nat Sciver-Brunt, and a nice way to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Emily Arlott and the big wicket of Bryony Smith in that over. And the Trent Rockets women are now 43 for 2 after 30 balls. So Nat Sciver-Brunt has scored her first boundary. This is a dangerous batting pair actually. Both of them can be really dangerous when they get going. Ash Gardner and Nat Sciver-Brunt. And as a bowling change now, MS Taylor is the new bowler into the attack for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Chinaman bowler, and straight away Gardner comes down the pitch, goes for the big shot, gets the outside edge towards point, and it's a dot ball to start the over. Mary Taylor is the new bowler into the attack for Birmingham Phoenix women. And again Gardner comes down the pitch, hits it towards mid-off. They are completing a quick single. And that's good running between the wickets. Single completed and gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. It's a flatted ball. Nat Sciver-Brunt flicks it leg side towards mid-wicket. And it's another dot ball from Mary Taylor. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just one run from this over so far. And this time it's a flighted ball. Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, hits it over the top. Has it gone all the way for 6? Has it gone all the way, or has it gone one bounce for 4? It has gone one bounce for 4. Another boundary here for Nat Sciver-Brunt. She sensed that this is the time when she has to take on the bowlers. Second boundary for Nat Sciver-Brunt in this innings, and an important one for the Trent Rockets women. Last ball of the over. Full toss and swept away by Nat Sciver-Brunt towards deep mid-wicket, and picks up another single to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Mary Taylor, and the Trent Rockets women are now 49 for 2 after 35 balls. The new bowler into the attack is Baker, and straight away a white ball to start the over. So has to reload that one. Ash Gardner is on strike. Brings up the 50 as well with that white ball. And that's a short ball pulled away by Ash Gardner straight into the hands of short square leg. And Hannah Baker strikes for the Birmingham Phoenix women. It was a short ball. Gardner could have hit it anywhere, but she's pulled it straight into the hands of the short square leg fielder. And how big a wicket is this? You have broken this partnership. Ash Gardner is a huge wicket any day for the bowling team, and Hannah Baker gets her wicket off a long hop. She'll be kicking herself. Ash Gardner is gone after scoring just 2 runs from 4 balls, and the Trent Rockets women are now 50 for 3 after 36 balls. So this is becoming a problem now for the chasing team. Every time they are losing wickets in clusters. We saw it yesterday as well from the Welsh Fire women, and now we are seeing it here for the Trent Rockets as well. But of course still Nat Sciver-Brunt is there at the crease. But Ash Gardner unfortunately couldn't make an impact today, and the new batter to the crease for the Trent Rockets women is Heather Graham. And straight away nicely flighted by Hannah Baker. Graham flicks it leg side and picks up a single, and Heather Graham gets off the mark with the single. Gives the strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. Heather Graham has the capability to bat, but you would think that they would want an experienced Nat Sciver-Brunt to do the job now. Again, nicely flighted. Sciver-Brunt flicks it leg side, picks up a single, and it'll only be a single. Gives the strike to Heather Graham. Two more deliveries left in this over. 3 runs from this over so far. Heather Graham is on strike. And that's driven down the ground by Heather Graham. Straight to mid-off. Another dot ball from Hannah Baker. So this is a good over from Hannah Baker. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Baker comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side, picks up a single, and ends the over with that single as well. 4 runs came from that over from Hannah Baker and the wicket of Ash Gardner. And the Trent Rockets women are now 53 for 3 after 40 balls. So Emily Arlott is continuing from the other end. She also picked up the wicket of Bryony Smith. And she is now bowling to Heather Graham. And Graham flicks it down the ground to mid-on. They're looking to take the quick single. Direct hit would have been gone. Oh my goodness me. They're all happening here. Graham was looking to take a quick single, chipping it to mid-on. A direct hit would have been curtains for Heather Graham. But she missed the stumps and they've completed the single. And now Nat Sciver-Brunt is on strike. So all kinds of pressure here on Trent Rockets women. Nat Sciver-Brunt is looking to take this. So Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, hits it in the air. One bounce to deep mid-wicket. Deep mid-wicket fielder comes around, cuts it off. And Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single and gives the strike to Heather Graham. So this is good bowling from Emily Arlott. This time it's a short ball pulled away by Heather Graham. The deep fine leg fielder comes around, cuts it off, and Heather Graham picks up another single and gives a strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's a short ball. Sciver-Brunt goes for the pull shot. The fielder comes in and the catch is put down. Would you believe it? That could have been the match right there. Oh my goodness me. Nat Sciver-Brunt went for the pull shot, didn't time it. The fielder ran in and got to the ball. She should have held on to the catch, but she's put it down. And another couple of runs for Nat Sciver-Brunt, riding her luck here. One more delivery left in this over. The pressure is getting to everyone. Last ball of the over. Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch again. Hits it leg side. A very good fielding at deep mid wicket. And another couple of runs for Nat Sciver-Brunt to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. And the Trent Rockets women are now 60 for 3 after 45 balls. So Elise Perry now continuing from the other end. Nat Sciver-Brunt on strike. Full delivery. Nat Sciver-Brunt hits it straight down the ground for 4. If you drop your catches, Nat Sciver-Brunt will make you pay. A boundary to start the over. Exactly the start Trent Rockets wanted. And this time Nat Sciver-Brunt gives herself room, drives down the ground, but straight to mid-off. A dot ball from Elise Perry. 85 needed from 53 balls is very much gettable these days in T20 cricket. Even in the 100 it is gettable. They need one good partnership here, the Trent Rockets women. Birmingham Phoenix will be looking to break this partnership, pick up another wicket. That's down the leg side. Nat Sciver-Brunt gets bat on it towards deep fine leg and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Heather Graham. So Heather Graham is on strike now, and Graham flicks it in the air, leg side, towards deep mid wicket, and Heather Graham picks up another single. Gives a strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. 6 runs have come from this over from Elise Perry. Still one more delivery left. Nat Sciver-Brunt is still there. There is hope for Trent Rockets. Last ball of the over. Nat Sciver-Brunt on strike. And Sciver-Brunt hits it down the ground, but straight to mid-on. And it's another dot ball to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Elise Perry. And the Trent Rockets women are 66 for 3 after 50 balls. So Hannah Baker now continuing in the attack. Heather Graham is on strike. Here's Hannah Baker. Graham moves across, sweeps leg side. The deep square leg fielder is there. Cuts it off. And another couple of runs to start the over. Required run rate is 8.27. They need to keep finding the boundaries, the Trent Rockets. Nicely flighted again, and Graham hits it down the ground towards long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. And Nat Sciver-Brunt goes for the sweep. Deep square leg fielder comes around. And Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single. Gives a strike to Heather Graham. So 4 runs from this over so far. Still 2 balls left. And Hannah Baker is bowling well for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Again, flighted delivery. Graham hits it in the air. Fielder takes the catch at long off, and another wicket goes down. The pressure was mounting. Trent Rockets needed to keep finding the boundaries. Heather Graham was struggling actually. Was not able to find the boundary. She has played 9 balls, scored 8 runs, hasn't scored a boundary yet. So she looked to take the aerial route and didn't get any timing on it. A simple catch at long off. And Hannah Baker strikes once again. The second wicket for Hannah Baker in this innings. And Heather Graham has to make the long walk back to the pavilion. 4 down now, the Trent Rockets. Heather Graham departs after scoring 8 runs from 9 balls. And the Trent Rockets women are 70 for 4 after 54 balls. So the new batter to the crease now for the Trent Rockets women is Nat Wright. Natasha Wright is the new batter to the crease. One more delivery left in this over. Again nicely flighted. Appealing for LBW, are they? Not quite sure what they are appealing for. But it's another dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Hannah Baker. Just 4 runs came from that over and the wicket of Heather Graham in that over. And the Trent Rockets women are 70 for 4 after 55 balls. So Mary Taylor is back into the attack. Full toss straight away. Natasha Wright comes down the pitch, drives it drives it back to the bowler, and it's a dot ball to start the over from Mary Taylor. Again flighted delivery. Natasha Wright hits it down the ground, past mid-off. Is the ball racing away? No, it's not. The fielder comes around, and Natasha Wright finally gets off the mark with a single. Gives a strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt, who has to do this all alone, I would think, because they have losing wickets at the other end. Running out of gas here, Trent Rockets. It's another flighted delivery. Nat Sciver-Brunt hits it down the ground. Long off fielder is there, so Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single and gives a strike to Natasha Wright. Again flighted delivery. Natasha Wright drives. Misfield that covers, but the deep extra cover is there. So it will be another single for Natasha Wright. And again gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. One more delivery left in this over. Just 3 runs from this over so far. And Mary Taylor is coming around the wicket. Last ball of the over. And Nat Sciver-Brunt pulls it, sweeps it leg side towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single to finish that over. Just 4 runs came from that over from Mary Taylor. And the Trent Rockets women are 74 for 4 after 60 balls. Hannah Baker now continuing in the attack into her 3rd over. Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, hits it in the air. Has it gone? No, the catch is taken, is it? Is the catch taken or is it gone on the bounce? I think it's gone on the bounce to the long on fielder. I thought the catch was taken. It's gone on the bounce to the long on fielder, and Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single again. Nat Sciver-Brunt struggling for timing here. And now gives the strike to Natasha Wright. And another flighted delivery. Natasha Wright comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long on. Picks up another single and gives the strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. They need boundaries here. Even Nat Sciver-Brunt is struggling to find the boundaries. Only 3 boundaries she has scored in her 25. And Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch again but hits it back to the bowler, and it's another dot ball. What an over this is so far from Hannah Baker. Again, just 2 runs coming from this over. The boundaries have dried up completely. Flighted delivery. Nat Sciver-Brunt goes for the sweep shot. It's in the gap. And another boundary here. Finally, Nat Sciver-Brunt finds the boundary. A much needed boundary was nicely flighted by Hannah Baker, and Nat Sciver-Brunt found the gap. Last ball of the over. Again, flighted delivery. Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, hits it over middle and into the boundary for 4. Back-to-back boundaries to finish that over. 10 runs came from that over from Hannah Baker. And the Trent Rockets women are now 84 for 4 after 65 balls. So when it's needed, Nat Sciver-Brunt has found the boundaries, back-to-back boundaries. And now Elise Perry is back into the attack. And Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, gets an inside edge towards the keeper, and it's another dot ball. A good start to the over from Elise Perry into her last over now. This match is going down to the wire now. We haven't seen sixes in this innings so far. And it's pulled away by Nat Sciver-Brunt. Deep mid wicket is there, so it'll only be another single. Gives the strike to Natasha Wright. Again, flicked down the ground by Natasha Wright. Mid-on fielder is there. A chance over directed was also there. But the fielder missed it, and another single for Natasha Wright. Gives a strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. 2 more deliveries left in this over. They need to keep finding the boundaries. The required run rate is 9.84. Of course, the required run rate is adjusted according to the 100. According to the 100 format. If this was T20 cricket, the required run rate would be next to 12 runs an over. That's a full toss, and it's a very good delivery. Very good delivery from Elise Perry, targeting the wide line. It's another dot ball here. Excellent over from Elise Perry so far. There's 2 runs from this over, and Nat Sciver-Brunt is feeling the pressure. At some point, the batter at the other end should also find the boundaries. Natasha Wright hasn't scored a boundary so far, and that is putting way more pressure on Nat Sciver-Brunt. Last ball of the over, cut away by Nat Sciver-Brunt towards covers and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over, excellent finish to her spell. Elise Perry finishes 1 for 17 in her 20 balls. Just 3 runs came from that over, and the Trent Rockets women are now 87 for 4 after 70 balls. So 62 more runs needed from the last 30 balls for the Trent Rockets women. Required run rate is 10.33. As I said, the required run rate is adjusted according to the 100 format. If this was T20 cricket, 62 runs needed from the last 30 balls will mean a required run rate of about 12. And Nat Sciver-Brunt is batting on 35 from 25 deliveries, needs to keep finding the boundaries. Megan Shoot is back into the attack. She still has 2 overs left minimum. She still has maximum 2 overs left, and that's a short ball pulled away by Nat Sciver-Brunt and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Natasha Wright. Where are the boundaries coming from? That is the big question. So Natasha Wright, can she find the boundary? Cut away by Natasha Wright, but straight to point. Another dot ball. These dot balls are helping Birmingham Phoenix. It is not helping the Trent Rockets. Natasha Wright has faced 7 balls and scored only 4 runs at a strike rate of 57.14. Completely unacceptable. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And Natasha Wright goes for the paddle. But again, not able to get any timing on it. The short third man fielder comes around and cuts it off. Another single for Natasha Wright. Gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. Even Natalie Sciver-Brunt is not finding the boundaries, which is hurting the Trent Rockets. Sciver-Brunt moves across, sweeps leg side, but one bounce to deep mid wicket. Another single here. What is happening? Another single for Nat Sciver-Brunt and gives a strike to Natasha Wright. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Natasha Wright on strike. Natasha Wright pulls it in the air. One bounce to deep mid wicket. Another single to finish that over. So just 4 runs came from that over from Megan Shoot. Excellent over from Megan Shoot. And the Trent Rockets women are 91 for 4 after 75 balls. So 58 needed from 25 balls. Here's Mary Taylor. And it's a full toss swept away by Nat Sciver-Brunt, but the deep square leg fielder is there. So it will be another single. This is frustrating for Nat Sciver-Brunt. She's trying everything to find the boundary, but the boundaries are just not coming. And now Natasha Wright is on strike. Another flighted ball. Natasha Wright comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to mid-off. Again, very good fielding at mid-off. And it's another single for Natasha Wright. Gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. It's surprising that a batter like Nat Sciver-Brunt is there at the crease and still they are struggling to find the boundaries. Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch again, flicks it leg side towards deep mid-wicket. And another single for Nat Sciver-Brunt. These singles are doing no harm to the Birmingham Phoenix women as the required run rate moves up to 12.50 now. Natasha Wright comes down the pitch, swings leg side. Deep mid-wicket fielder is there. And Natasha Wright comes back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Natasha Wright, but where are the boundaries coming from? That is the only question I'm asking. The singles and doubles are not going to do it for the Trent Rockets. They need boundaries. Last ball of the over from Mary Taylor. Natasha Wright comes down the pitch, hits it in the air. Is there enough timing? No, there isn't. Catch is taken at deep mid wicket. The pressure was building on the Trent Rockets women. They had to do something. Natasha Wright came down the pitch, looked to go for the big shot, looked to go for the six, but didn't get enough elevation and timing in it. And Emma Lamb completes the catch at deep mid wicket. And Mary Taylor strikes once again for the Trent Rockets women. A really good catch by Emma Lamb at deep mid wicket. So Natasha Wright departs after a struggling innings of 9 runs from 12 balls. And the Trent Rockets women are now 96 for 5 after 80 balls. So Mary Taylor picking up her first wicket of the day, dismissing Natasha Wright. And now the new batter to the crease for the Trent Rockets women is Emma Jones. Has the capability of hitting the ball. That is exactly what they need. 53 runs needed in the last 20 balls for the Trent Rockets women. And would you still back them? Emily Arlott has been brought back into the attack. First ball to Nat Sciver-Brunt. Slow ball. Nat Sciver-Brunt hits it offside. Is this racing away for 4? Yes, it is. Nice way to start the over for Nat Sciver-Brunt. Brings up the 100 as well for the Trent Rockets women. And they need many more boundaries. And this time it's back of the length, pulled down the ground by Nat Sciver-Brunt. Long on fielder comes around, cuts it off. Nat Sciver-Brunt picks up another single and gives the strike to Emma Jones. 48 needed from 18 balls is it's gotten really tough actually for the Trent Rockets women. Trent Rockets women need a miracle here. Emma Jones is on strike. And Jones pulls it leg side. Deep square leg is there. It will only be another single. Gives a strike to Natalie Sciver-Brunt. This is good bowling from Emily Arlott. A shot again, pulled away by Nat Sciver-Brunt all the way for 6. What a shot that is! A flat 6 from Nat Sciver-Brunt. Dragged down delivery from Emily Arlott and punished by Nat Sciver-Brunt. First 6 of this innings, if you don't mind. And first 6 for Nat Sciver-Brunt brings up her half century as well. She has completed her 50 in just 32 balls with 6 fours and 1 6 at a strike rate of 156.25. Last ball of the over. Nat Sciver-Brunt advances down the page, hits it over mid-off, and the ball races away for 4 to finish that over. So 16 runs came from that over from Emily Arlott, and the Trent Rockets women are 112 for 5 after 85 balls. So I keep on saying, when Nat Sciver-Brunt is still there, there is hope for the Trent Rockets women. And now Megan Shute is into her last over now. Megan Shute has been brought back into the attack, into her last over. Nat Sciver-Brunt is on strike. And straight away first ball, Nat Sciver-Brunt moves across, looks to flick it away. They're appealing for LBW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs? This is a huge moment in this match. It is Nat Sciver-Brunt. I think they're going to go for it, definitely. Are they going for it? Yes, they are going for the review. So we need to check this. Need to see whether there's bat involved. Now this could be a huge moment here. It is Nat Sciver-Brunt, the batter in question. I think Nat Sciver-Brunt was through her shot early. Could have waited a little bit more for the ball to arrive. It was a good slow ball there from Megan Shute. But I'm only concerned about the impact actually. If the impact is outside the line, then maybe Nat Sciver-Brunt might have survived here. Oh, is the ball missing the stumps maybe? Yeah, the ball is missing off stumps. So the decision will remain not out and Trent Rockets can breathe again as Nat Sciver-Brunt survives. But a dot ball to start the over from Megan Shute. Nat Sciver-Brunt has got big power. That's a full delivery. Nat Sciver-Brunt drives down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Emma Jones. That is good delivery from Megan Shute. And this is a good start to the over for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Emma Jones is on strike. 36 needed from 13 balls. 3 balls left in this over. They need to finish this over well. Emma Jones moves across, gets the outside edge. It races past shot, third man into the boundary. It doesn't matter how they come as long as they come. And Emma Jones picks up her first boundary, a streaky boundary, but she will take it. Two more deliveries left in this over. Emma Jones on strike. Slower ball. Emma Jones drives towards point. Picks up the single. And gives the strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. Now this ball has to go out of the ground for Trent Rockets to have some hope, I would think. Can Nat Sciver-Brunt clear the boundary here? Last ball of the over. Nat Sciver-Brunt swings leg side. It's in the gap for 4 to finish the over. I asked a 6. They have delivered a 4 to finish that over. Second boundary in that over. Megan Shute has finished her spell. None for 29 in her 20 balls. 10 runs came from that over from Megan Shute. And the Trent Rockets women are 122 for 5 after 90 balls. So this game is still alive. It is alive for both. 10 balls left. Trent Rockets need 27. The next 5 balls will be crucial. Mary Taylor is going to be bowling the penultimate over here for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Emma Jones is on strike. And straight away Jones swings leg side towards short fine leg. Picks up the single and gives a strike to Nat Sciver-Brunt. 26 needed from 9. 4 balls left in this over. How crucial is those 4 balls in this over? Nat Sciver-Brunt needs the boundary. Full toss, Nat Sciver-Brunt sweeps leg side. Deep square leg comes around, cuts it off. And Nat Sciver-Brunt completes a couple of runs. She does keep the strike. But they need the boundaries now. 24 needed from 8 balls. They need 6s, 2 6s. That's the job, I would think. Again, Nat Sciver-Brunt comes down the pitch, sweeps again. Deep square leg comes around again. And another couple of runs for Nat Sciver-Brunt. Once again keeps the strike. But this is good bowling from Mary Taylor. Bowling those low full tosses. It's really difficult to hit the low full tosses out of the ground. Just 5 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Short ball pulled away by Nat Sciver-Brunt. Deep mid wicket is there. And just a single for Nat Sciver-Brunt is frustrating here. What an over this is from Mary Taylor. One more delivery left in this over. Emma Jones is on strike. They need a boundary. They need a 6. And Jones swings leg side. Is it in the gap? No, it's not. Deep mid wicket fielder comes around. Just a single for Emma Jones. And what an over that is from Mary Taylor. Just 7 runs came from that over. And the Trent Rockets women are 129 for 5 after 95 balls. And they need 20 runs to win from the last 5 balls in this innings. So 5 balls left, 20 runs to get. Emily Harlott is going to be bowling the last over here. And this game has gone down to the wire. The only way Trent Rockets can win this is by hitting 6s. And can Nat Sciver-Brunt deliver? She's batting on 64 from 39 balls with 8 4s and 1 6er. At a strike rate of 164.10. Here's Emily Harlott with the last over. Nat Sciver-Brunt on strike. And Nat Sciver-Brunt moves across. Hits it past. There is a catch is taken. Yes, it is. Catch is taken at short fine leg. And that's the match, I think. That could be the match for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Nat Sciver-Brunt is walking back to the pavilion. And it's a dot ball and the wicket to start the over for Emily Harlott. Oh my goodness gracious me. Nat Sciver-Brunt moved across looking to sweep it away, but only managed to hit it straight into the hands of the short fine leg fielder. And that's the match for the Birmingham Phoenix women. Emily Harlott picks up her second wicket of the day, and what a big wicket this is. Nat Sciver-Brunt departs after a magnificent innings of 64 from 40. Nat Sciver-Brunt departs after a magnificent innings of 64 from 40 balls. And the Trent Rockets women are 129 for 6 after 96 balls. So 4 balls left, 20 needed. New batter to the crease is Alana King. And straight away Alana King pulls in the air. The deep mid-wicket fielder comes around. And Alana King completes a couple of runs and gets off the mark with a couple of runs. And now we are down to the last 3 balls. 18 runs needed. It is simple, isn't it, for Trent Rockets women? 3 6s in 3 balls wins the game. Easier said than done, actually. 18 runs needed from the last 3 balls. Alana King needs to hit 3 6s here. As simple as that. Here's Emily Harlott. And that's a slower short ball. Alana King going for the pull shot. She's asking for a wide. She's not going to get it. Is the first bouncer for the over, or is it a no ball here? I think it is a no ball. I don't know. I don't think there is a free hit delivery. Even if there is a free hit, this is still a tough equation. Or wait, I don't think it's a no ball. It is a dot ball. So 18 runs needed from 2 balls. That was a slight confusion there. 18 runs needed from 2 balls, and Birmingham Phoenix have sealed this. That's a slow ball from Emily Arlott, pulled away by Alana King towards deep mid wicket, and comes back for a couple of runs again. So she keeps the strike. 16 runs needed from the last ball. Is a lost cause actually, and Birmingham Phoenix are going to be picking up their first win of this season. A superb last over from Emily Arlott, dismissing Nat Sciver-Brunt of the first ball of the over, and then sealing this last ball of the innings. Full toss, Alana King swings in the air, 1 bounce to deep square leg. Alana King picks up the single. She's asking for the height of the delivery, whether it was a no ball or not. It is given as a no ball. So we will have a delay in the finish. It's a no ball, and still 14 needed from 1 ball. So 13 runs needed from the last ball. Is still a lost cause actually. Emma Jones is on strike, and she's going to be facing the last ball. It's a free hit delivery coming up from Emily Arlott. Last ball of the innings. Emma Jones hits it down the ground to long on, and picks up just a single to finish the innings. And it's the Birmingham Phoenix women who pick up their first win of the season. And they have won here by 11 runs against the Trent Rockets women. It was a valiant effort from Trent Rockets, but unfortunately the required run rate just kept on climbing higher and higher during those middle overs. A good valiant effort by Nat Sciver-Brunt, scoring 64 runs from 40 balls. And even Bryony Smith started this innings really well, scoring 29 runs from 19 balls. But unfortunately just not enough for the Trent Rockets. Birmingham Phoenix winning this match comfortably by 11 runs. They put a good score of 148 and have defended it in style here. Commiserations to Trent Rockets actually. Trent Rockets women gave their best, but unfortunately the target was slightly too much for them to chase down. But you have to give credit to the Birmingham Phoenix actually. They have bowled well. They have batted well, and they thoroughly deserve to win this. Emma Lamb scoring a half century with the bat for the Birmingham Phoenix. Emily Arlott bowled well. Elise Perry bowled well. Alana King. Emily Arlott bowled well. Elise Perry bowled well. Hannah Baker, I would say, is the pick of the bowlers today. Even Mary Taylor also bowled that penultimate over beautifully. And in the end, the Birmingham Phoenix women picking up their first win of the Women's 100 tournament of 2025, and they have beaten the Trent Rockets women by 11 runs. So we'll be back again with more exciting cricket content in our channel. Until then, take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.